Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. It's the Tipsy Intuitive here to do your general love reading for January 16th through the 31st. I hope you guys are well. I certainly am. Grab your sips, I've got mine, and let's get into it. So, as I was tapping into your energy, two things. I heard a song by Clay Aiken called Invisible. And as I was shuffling your cards, specifically the oracle cards, one shot out, like literally across the room, that said, "You deserve love." So it didn't come back out in this shuffle, but I thought that that was fairly significant just based on the aggressive nature with which it came out. So we'll see what that means. In the meanwhile, I started by pulling a couple more oracle cards. The first one that came out for you guys was Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And the second that came out is No Need to Worry. Okay, so we'll see how that fits into your overall reading. So let's get into some tarot. And we'll pull the first cards. Okay, for your current energy, we have two that flipped out. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Fool in reverse. Let's pull, okay, a card for any energy surrounding you. We have the Four of Pentacles. Anything that's hidden or obstacles or challenges, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Advice from Spirit for Scorpio. In love, we have the Tower. And for the potential outcome, okay, we have the Three of Wands. So let's get another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more. Any additional information for, okay, for current energy for Scorpio, we have the Four of Wands. Energy surrounding Scorpio, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, or anything that's hidden for Scorpio, let's see what we have for you guys. Okay, we have one that popped out. We have Judgment, Advice from Spirit. We have Temperance. And for the potential outcome, we have the Star. Okay. Let's get just a few oracle cards to see if we have any additional information for you guys. For your current energy, okay, we have two that popped out. We have Mirror, and we also have I Like You. Oh, and we have Girl Talk. I didn't see that one flip out. For energy surrounding you currently, for Scorpio, okay, we have the Dragonfly, and we also have Cassette. For challenges, obstacles, or anything that's hidden, okay, we have the Snake. Okay, advice from Spirit, we have Stabbed in the Back. And for a potential outcome, we have Palm Tree. Awesome. Okay. I promise this is not as dire as it looks. I'm not feeling any bad things around this reading. I actually kind of want to laugh a little bit. Okay, so let me take a sip first. Okay, so let's get into it. So the overall energy for this reading, we have Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, and we also have No Need to Worry. So Scorpio, if there is somebody around you, if there is somebody that you have on your mind, or even somebody you're hoping for, it's not a bad thing. They're a good person to be in your life. And whatever stress you're feeling about them sort of being in your space or whether or not they'll come in, you don't need to. You don't need to have that anxiety. You don't need to have that level of stress. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? So, getting into the tarot, we have the Chariot, we have the Fool in reverse, we have the Four of Wands, we have the Mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. We also have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. We also have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So I feel like with this energy that you have right now is that you're very much looking forward to a relationship with someone, but you're not necessarily going like full out, like this is your life mission. You're going to find someone, like you're going to find your man, you're going to find your woman. I don't feel like this is your energy right now. Like it's something that you're very much looking forward to. You want that commitment, you want that stability, you want that foundation, but it's not your end all be all, right? You're actually taking a little bit of time to think through what it is that you want and making sure that whoever is in your space that you genuinely like as a person. And it may be that in the meanwhile, you're sharing these dreams with your friends or just generally spending time with them having fun while you sort of keep this thought of having a relationship at the back of your mind. It's not obsessive. It's not impeding your life. It's not keeping you from enjoying everything else that the world has to offer you. Now, for the energy around you, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, we have the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. And we also have Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So I feel like if there is someone around you, they're a little stuck right now, right? They're holding back, and it might be based on some previous experiences that they've had that they're not particularly keen on going, full force ahead. Like, hey, yeah, just broke up with someone last week. I'm trying to get in a relationship next week. So it's not that type of energy. It feels like they're sort of tempering themselves, and they're processing things that they've been through, which isn't a bad thing because in this reading, I'm really, really feeling like they are taking time to process, to heal, to revisit past situations, not with the intent of carrying that over into what comes next for them, but with the intent of avoiding anything, any potential pitfalls, not repeating past mistakes and things like that. So, what we have that's hidden from you or challenges and obstacles, we have the High Priestess in reverse, we have Judgment, and we have the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So I think that part of the reason that you're not necessarily hyper focused on a relationship with someone is because you're still in the place of trying to trust your own judgment. There may have been some situations in the past where you got burned because maybe you ignored some red flags and things sort of came to a sudden and I heard relatively traumatic ending, that you didn't use your best discernment to figure out that somebody wasn't necessarily for your highest good. But I think that you're working to trust yourself a little bit more in terms of relationships and who you allow in your space, which is an awesome thing. I think more people should actually do that. So, advice from Spirit, we have the Tower, we have Temperance, and we have Stabbed in the Back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So, as horrible as that sounds, I feel like Spirit is saying everything that you've experienced in the past, let that fall. Feel your feels, process it, scream it out, talk to your friends about it, keep living your life, but let that go and find your balance with the Temperance. Make yourself open to the possibilities and know that this betrayal or this unpleasant experience that you had is done. The tower has already fallen. It's over. It's in the past. You can let it go now because you're working on trusting yourself, following your intuition, identifying those people and situations and relationships that are not good for you, those things that don't serve you. It's okay. Let it go. What we have for the potential outcome is absolutely glorious. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Star, and we have Palm Tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So the Three of Wands is typically waiting for your ships to come in, right? And the Star represents wish fulfillment. It's a dream come true and something that lends itself to stability. So while you've gotten past this trauma and found your footing again, and you're spending time with, with friends and dating around kind of casually, just dipping your toe in, I think that you're going to stumble across something or someone that is what you were looking for and is what you need right now at this point in your life. So it's a very happy and light feeling. So we'll just pull one last oracle card to close this out and see if Spirit has any additional messages for you, and it seems like they do. We have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So, maybe it's a little touching in your future. But I think that you'll find someone, you'll come across someone, you'll cross paths with somebody that will give you sort of that affection and reassurance and stability that you're looking for. And I just heard like super cuddles and a little bit of a giggle. So I think that your next step, your next person will be someone who is very, very affectionate with you and will express how much they like you in that sort of realm of physical touch. So this is quite exciting. Y'all have to let me know how this works out for you. I kind of wish that this was my reading, but I'm not a Scorpio, so great for y'all. Hopefully this was helpful. I hope that it resonated somehow with you. If it did, make sure to hit the like button and also hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.